Hello, everyone. This is the Abundance Oracle. Please subscribe if you can. Today is going to be a fast little video. I saw John Bolton's masterclass. I don't know if you all watch masterclasses, but he went over what the Trump administration has done in the past 100 days. The first 100 days, I guess, is what I should be saying. And the border results are almost unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. So he's getting his job done. In the meantime, I see people commenting on my Facebook or on my channel here. I'm getting so many calls from people that are concerned, worried, not organized, and in need of just some advice what to do right now. So it's been very busy, and I see two sides. I see one side doing phenomenal results, and I see another side still going for it and attempting to make some great results. Some people have not practiced yet what they want to accomplish, and some already have. The ones who already have been in the struggle of producing good results at least know where they have insufficiencies and need to strengthen their skill sets, or what is missing from the big plan that they have, so that they can produce the results they're trying to go for. But I just wanted to share with you a little bit of the masterclass information. So our border has effectively at least 90% been closed down, and that's the southern border. We will still have an issue because, as you know, Canada elected a worldist, you know what I'm saying, to run the country. And so they do a lot of exports to the United States, and that's going to be dramatically cut back. On a side note, last 2 days I went out cleaning products and some food backup. Just saying. Okay, so he has had a brilliant idea. What he enacted was he moved one of our military bases, or a new military base, which is basically a long, long rectangle across our border. And he does not have to, if we get an invader into our military space, you do not have to offer any due process. Any cartel member or trafficker or whatever that's trying to get into the space and steps 1 foot into our military bases are allowed to be arrested or detained in holding cells in the military base itself. And there doesn't need to be any extra permission requested. And we come to find out that we still have an issue with inside our homeland, because there is a rogue justice, some rogue individuals inside our system that are trying to keep the cartels, laundering, and narcotics and trafficking people that have already been shipped in. So we're told there's 12 million people in the last 4 years that came over. Now the numbers are looking more like 20 million came over. But at least the inflow has almost totally dried up. And they said over 90% of it has dried up. And they can export people, detain people that with the new plan of it being a military base across our border. So there's brilliance at the top. So far, it looks like the senators that went down to try and keep the Tren de Riag, or I don't even know how you say it, guy from leaving. They called him a Maryland man. They didn't say his wife tried to get the police to stop him from beating her. And it comes that we found out that those kids aren't even his kids. I mean, there's such massive deception going on. And in my eyes, okay, Mr. Squirrel, I just planted those little marigolds. You leave them. There's such deception against us U.S. citizens, and not everyone can look past with common sense to figure out what some of the deceptions are. If you've been used to following what you're told to do all your life and think that the mainstream media is accurate, you're probably going to have big, big struggles coming up. I found it hard to believe, but I don't have any people like that. They wouldn't survive around me. I'm too common sense. I'm too, come on, let's go, go, go. Let's build our lives. How can I help you? So that my plane ride home the other day from Nevada was eye-opening, that this very pretty, wonderful woman with she showed me the picture of her kids were actually fabulous. They ski and do lots of great stuff. She just got divorced, and she's so uninformed. I think they're so into their lives, and their lives have been very nice. And so when you hear some of the reality, it's very difficult for them to open a window in their mind to listen and say, is that actually true or not? So it'll be interesting. And as you probably know, there have been a lot of foreign people that have been protesting and getting paid for it, as well as we have a little Rotary up here. There were people, and they're just angry, and so much is given to them. They don't even have to work for it. So life is a little crazy. Make your little world peaceful so you have a place to retreat to. And now I'm going to confess what I did, because I usually make sure everyone else is taken care of. Mama doesn't do a lot for herself. I was out at a place that sells discount stuff, discount rugs, discount stuff, just a lot of stuff. And I came across one of my favorite hard candies, cinnamon hard candies. And cinnamon, I guess, has been difficult to get lately, or expensive. And this place had little bags of cinnamon hard candies for $1.69. And I was jumping for joy inside myself. And then I said to the lady next to me, I talk to everybody. You talk to everybody. When you used to be in sales, you're used to talking to everybody. And I said, oh, have you ever tried these? They are so delicious. I said, I'm going to buy all, which was 6 bags, all of the cinnamon, but you're welcome. The watermelon, I know, is very delicious. The butterscotch is very delicious. So I just thought, I'm going to take those, and I put them in a plastic food grade tub within the packets, and I took that little tub and put it in the very, very back of my pantry. So when I forget about abundance and good things in life, and get sour from once in a while, that happens to me, I'm going to sneak to my pantry and in the back and take one or two of those cinnamon delicious hard candies for my attitude change. And I thought, I need to tell all these single moms and dads, especially because you always are used to taking care of everybody else except for yourself. Maybe some of you are better at taking care of yourself, but when there's limited funds or limited time, single moms and dads, we used to just sacrifice ourselves. So buy some goodies for you, because if things get challenging up in the upcoming times, you're going to need to be the strong one, and you might need an attitude adjustment like I need occasionally. Get those goodies if you see them for yourself. So Patera from Appalachia Homestead, she says, buy 5 extra cans every time you go to the grocery store. And I'm going to tell you, the next time, don't get 5 cans. Get 5 goodies for mama or papa. All right, this is the Abundance Oracle. Love you all. Let's keep our chins up, keep on plugging along. And I do positively see down the road that this way, this path, this financial path that we're on, it might have bumps in the road, but it is going to be magnificent. And I used to say, if he can pull it off. I say now, when he can pull it off. So we need to stay strong on our home front and be the same with our home front being strong as well. Love you all. Subscribe if you can, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.